to infinity and beyond. Welcome, fellow adventurers. What a day we have planned for us. I am super excited about this because today I am going to officially sign the papers that is going to technically send me to the moon in the near future. And you can see how to do it for yourself too, because we're visiting the Astrobotic Labs as well as the Moonshot Museum. Come on, let's do this adventure. It is a damp day today. It's raining out here pretty good, but I think I got on the appropriate shirt for today, and we're about to head on inside. Let's go see what's going on in here. This is my first time ever visiting here, so it just opened up within the past year, I believe. It's going to be fun. I'm excited about this. Let's go see what's going on. All right, we just walked inside the Moonshot Museum, and we're about to go check out this theater. Now, they told me I can film inside the theater, but I can't film the video. But give you a quick view of what this theater looks like. This is pretty cool, huh? They also said that they have viewings here too, where you can watch them work and build things that they're going to be sending up to the moon. So let's get started, and I'll get back to you as soon as this video's over. All right, the movie just finished, and this is right behind the screen. Check this out.
It's not a model, it's not a mock-up, it's not an artifact, it's not that the wheels are part of a baby rover called Iris, built by CMU undergrads. Once we're down on the moon's surface, Iris will be dropped onto the surface and it will fall like this in with gravity, hopefully right side up.
All right, here we have the next payload that's going up. It was actually scheduled for May 3rd, but there were some complications with the rocket that was going to take it up, so it got pushed back. I think they said till maybe June. But they say it weighs about as much as a small car. If you look, see this little white box there with the wheels underneath it? That's a rover that's going to be going around the moon, looking for water. Because up there, water is way more valuable than gold. And if you look here, you'll see a Japanese soda thing. I think it's called Pocari Sweat. That's what they're drinking. They're drinking sweat over in Japan. Not really sweat, but that's the name of the soda that they drink there. And apparently they emptied that can and have it filled now with things that children wrote and a bunch of other things. I think it's on digital media, but not handwritten. But yeah, they put it in there. They're going to send that up to the moon. Also, you'll notice that these legs aren't touching the ground because apparently the weight of this would cause it to collapse if it touched the ground. It is so heavy, but up in space, it's light enough that it can support it. But here on Earth, these would just completely collapse. Pretty wild. And it's just crazy to think that this is going to be up on the moon in a couple months. Pretty cool stuff. I'm just exiting the theater now. Let's see what else we have to see here. Oh wow, there's some pretty cool looking exhibits. This is neat looking, guys. Oh, check this out. This is what those rovers are going to look like. 1 and 2. And actually, in this room, I was talking to a gentleman, and he told me this metal frame here is going to be the next project that they're already started working on. Once that one goes up, they're going to move it over, and here's some other legs and supports for it. Yeah, that's supposed to go up later this year. I think it says it's the Griffin. And launch date's late 2023 planned. And this is actually right next to where that other one was. The other one's behind that curtain there. You can kind of see it. And this one's right here. Okay, and over here you can build your own payloads, put your own payloads onto one of the rovers. It looks like it's almost a full-size model of the rover that's going to be on there. And there's a bunch of things, and you can build your own rover, put your own things on it. That's pretty cool. Over here is actually one of the replicas of the rover that's going to be on the moon later this year. Check this out. How cool is that? Just for reference, there's my hand so you can see roughly how big it is. Pretty small, smaller than you'd think it'd be. And then on the back of it, as I showed at the beginning, there's all the solar panels. I can move around and get the sun. Pretty wild stuff. It's amazing, guys. Right over here, it says we can explore the lunar surface. Use the disk to reveal information. So let's use the disk and see what the Apollo had to do. Oh, I guess we'll put that there. Oh, look at that. It just pops right up. And take that off and see what the geology does. So yeah, you can play around on this, and very interactive. That's pretty cool. And there's another one over here. That's wild stuff. Very cool. Okay, over here on this table they have a design your own patch. So let's draw our own mission patch. Let's see. Let's go. You gotta make a little peace sign. A T for that. An A for adventure. And a G for guy. Perfect. Okay, now that we designed our extremely complex mission patch, we stick it into here. It says stick it in here, and let's see what happens. Begin scan. There it is. And save. Okay, and apparently that is going up to space. And over here is a look at all the other patches other people have made. Look at them. They're a lot better artists than I am. A lot more creativity than I can do. That's for sure. And we'll just put that there. That adventure guy. All right, check out this exhibit. I'm getting real Spaceship Earth vibes here from Epcot. Let's see what we got in here. We got a moon, a child balloon, children's books, some hidden figures. That was just a movie. I heard it's good. I haven't seen it yet though. And some other stuff. And then if we look out this window, we are actually on the moon right now. How cool is that? Now the reason that we're here, we're gonna send ourselves to the moon. You get to go down here, take a piece of paper. They have these pencils over here. You write a message, and they're gonna send it up to the moon for you. All free. Part of your price of admission. So let's get going on this. Be kind to each other. That adventure guy. There we go. And then we're just going to take it and put it right here. And we are officially going to space, guys. That adventure guy just went to the moon. How cool is that? Okay, right here we have a model of the United Launch Alliance Vulcan Centaur rocket. This is what's going to be used to take that payload up that we just took a look at that they're building right next to us. And more importantly, that's what's going to be taking me, well, at least my message that I just wrote, to the moon. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But it's official, guys. I am going to the moon. Well, my name is going to the moon anyways. That's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing stuff. Hydration station. Water fountains. All right, we got another view out of our window at the moon. We can see we got the colony set up already. That's what it's gonna look like. Well, that's what it could look like. Hopefully it does. I think that'd be pretty cool. Pretty neat. And underneath here, underneath our window, we have some bins where we can keep our personal possessions in. Somebody got a tumbler that just says 306. Best teacher ever. Best teacher. We got a space shuttle there. Over here we got, what is this, a Pokemon? A Pokeball maybe? I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is. We got Apollo 11. Hopefully they don't experience any of the same issues that they had on Apollo 11 with this one. But yeah, that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for us here. Take one more quick look around. It's looking at about like a 30-minute to an hour time to visit here. If you're planning on coming down, it's $10, $8 if you have a Carnegie Museum membership, and that's for adults. I'm not sure what the children's prices are, but it's on their website. I'm sure you can look that up. Take one last look at what they're building, and then we're gonna move on to our next adventure. All right, this is one of the early prototypes that they designed years ago. It's changed some bit, but this is how it all started right here. That's pretty wild. And we got another little rover. Red Rover 2, this one's called. What's that? Red Rover 3. I was corrected. Red Rover 3.
Named after Red Whitaker, who founded the Museum of Robotics Institute.
Very cool. And of course, the trip can't be complete without a trip to the gift shop. You got some Mission Control Pittsburgh shirts, Moonshot shirt, Moonshot Museum shirt. You have to have astronaut ice cream if you're in an astronaut type of museum. You got some more shirts, some little dolls. You have some magnets, it looks like, postcards, mugs, books, some candy. Of course, you gotta have the pins, stickers. Oh, and those patches, those are pretty cool too. And if you guys are interested, here are the prices here. If you're interested in coming down, there is a discount if you have a Carnegie Museum membership. You get $2 off. Adult tickets. But there you go. And if you want the hours, just go online. They're different for different days, so just look them up online. It's moonshotmuseum.com. .org. Moonshotmuseum.org. You can find everything out there. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. All right, just about to get back to my car now. I just realized I don't think I ever told you about the video that they showed there. It's about 7 minutes long. It tells you about the different history between the rockets and what their plan is with the moon in the future and how that's going to help us get to Mars, and also a lot of history about how Pittsburgh is helping with the rockets and the space programs. So very interesting, definitely interesting. And our venture continues. We are now at the Carnegie Science Center. They have Vikings, but we're not here to see the Vikings. We're here to continue our space journey and see all things space that the Carnegie Science Center has to offer. Let's go do this. If you're wondering what the prices at the Carnegie Museum are, Carnegie Science Center, here they are.
It's me and 2 children.
Right there. I have a membership, so it was free to me to get in. And then at the Moonshot Museum, I got $2 off with my membership, so it worked out well for me today. All right, we're now inside the Carnegie Science Center. We're on the first floor here at the Pierce Gallery. Hey, look, it looks like we have what it looks like inside the space station. What is all this stuff? There's all this stuff. Oh, so we got a guy floating right above us. Check this out. This is so cool, guys. Look, this is their beds. They sleep in these beds. Look at this. Oh no, we can't get in there. So it's a photo spot, but I can't sleep. It's okay. It doesn't look very comfortable, anyways. Oh no, I guess this is our window. If you look outside, you can see the Earth right out the window. This is pretty cool, guys. And check this out. This is one of the space station flight suits. This was actually worn in the space station. It was worn by a Pittsburgh astronaut, Mike Fink. We'll go with Fink. Mike Fink. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. All right, over here it looks like you can build your own spacecraft. So we're gonna do this. Let's see, we'll put this guy here, and this is here. It looks like we have a solar panel on the top. Oh, we had a solar panel on the top. solar panel on the top. We have, this is a nuclear generator on the bottom. We'll throw a satellite so we can communicate. And that's just gonna be it. I'm not very good at building spacecrafts apparently. All right, let's see if I'm any better at building rockets. All right, so we're gonna start with our rocket here. And these Velcro things, put it on here, make it like this. There we go. And we'll put a wing on there. And that's our rocket. What do you think? I think that's a good looking rocket. Now, here's where it gets fun. We're going to take the rocket, put it onto here. You ready for this? Push the button, we're going to launch. 3, 2, 1. Oh! You can't see it on camera, but it literally just came down and hit me back on the head. Ugh, I'm not good at space. Not good at space, guys. And here's another look at where we just were. There's where we were testing the rockets right there. And back behind there is where we build our spacecraft. And that's the International Space Station right there that we were sitting inside before. All right, check this out. It looks like, I think that's the Hubble right there. So you're looking at the Hubble. And then that's more of that International Space Station that we're inside. And you can see there is actually, let me get up closer, somebody working on it. Working on the outside of it right there. Hope he has a safety cable on. And since I just sent myself to the moon in my last museum earlier in the video, let's take a look at what it looks like in Mars. What do you think, guys? Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, check this out. This is cool. This is cool, guys. And it looks like over here, they're being used right now, but I'll show you what they're doing. They are controlling Mars rovers. That's pretty wild. But yeah, they have remote controls over here, and you can control your own Mars rovers. Pretty cool. On the second floor of this Carnegie Science Center, and check this out, guys. They have an actual meteorite that you can touch. Feels like a rock. But over here, we're on the second floor of the International Space Toilet, and check this out. You can actually sit. Don't use it, but you can sit on it. An actual space toilet. Always kind of wondered how that worked. You got like a vacuum, looks like for the, I'm guessing the liquids that come out of you. But yeah, space toilet. Who knew? Over here they're showing how they're planning on growing vegetation and food and stuff on Mars. And I guess they have it, it's called hydroponics. They have them in these barrels here and they grow out of them. Although some of these look like they've seen better days. But that's why we're trying things out now. Learn from our mistakes before we actually go out there. There's actually some more over here. Let's go check these ones out. Beyond soil. And look at this. There you go. You can grow stuff without soil. That's pretty cool. And there's one more of them over here too. This one looks a lot healthier. Well, the top part does. This part not so much. This part healthy, not healthy. Over here it looks like they're going to be mining for stuff. Probably looking for water and things like that. Because you know, in space, water is much more precious than gold. Gold has no value at all, but water is the most precious resource you can have. Because you can get anything from water. You can get fuel from water, you can get oxygen from water. But yeah, oxygen's where it's at when you're in space. Alright guys, check this out. Over here, they actually have a sliver of Mars. Right there. They have these magnifying glasses set up so you can come get a closer look at it. So let's take a look, see what Mars actually looks like. See if I can get a good zoom on it. There you go. So if you're ever wondering, that's what Mars looks like right there. There's actually a piece of it right in front of me. That's so cool. Alright, we're in luck. It looks like one of these rovers over here opened up for us. So let's give it a shot. Let's see how good we are at controlling it. Oh, going back over. Let's see, go over here. Turn him. See if we can go up the mountain. See if we can go up the side here. Oh, climbing up. Got one wheel up. You get the back? Oh, no problem. Easy peasy. Here we go. So, I've been to the moon. I'm going to the moon from the last museum, and now I just drove a rover on Mars. It's my lucky day. All right, this is going to be where we finish up the video. There goes Thomas right there. I don't know if you saw him, but we saw Thomas at Kennywood. And speaking of Kennywood, do you remember when we did the walkthrough of Noah's Ark? Well, they have it here at the Carnegie Science Center. How cool is that? But this train display is huge. It's massive. So much to see. But this is my favorite part here, the Kennywood Park. Look at this. Even got a roller coaster in the back. Pretty wild stuff. Pretty cool. But that's going to do it for today. Thanks for joining me, and come join me on my next adventure.